Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Nietzsche Gaming proudly brings to you your boy, and I'm back up in this piece. What it does, let's get it in. No time to waste. Well, we got plenty of time to waste, but we're not going to waste it. Because once you spend time, you can never get it back. So, we're right to it. Colorado. More control is always good, because we've seen yesterday what happens when you don't have control. Ooh, it gets ugly. Man, we got beat up yesterday.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Yep. We're good. We are where we want to be as far as teams go. But, yeah. Just trying to get that call.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Toledo Mud Hens. Toledo attempt to end a six-game losing streak. Next.
Toledo Mud Hens.
We've been getting our heads cracked.
Big Daddy Primetime will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout-to-walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now into the box, Brian Roquillo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Columbus, the shortstop,
hey, we got nobody.
Roquillo.
Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ran in on them a little too much. Get him.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Alvarez has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Boy, he's getting his bat around, isn't he?
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Everything he just said.
Stepping in now, Fernando Mendoza.
Oh,
he swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
He'll get there.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
So much ass.
So now into the box is Bobby Bradley. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Oh, yeah, here it comes.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you're on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bobby Bradley becomes the first out of the inning.
Oh, yeah. Sit your ass down. On to the next one.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now.
On the way fastball.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like
a dive, and he can't hang on. And there are 2 away now.
Yep. Always got to remember to cover.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Oscar Mercado. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to right center.
He got all of that.
Carrying. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, he got all of that. I had a feeling that was a bad move.
At the plate now, Trenton Brooks.
I should have threw that changeup.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
he's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Damn.
He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
1-1 to count. 1-1. Here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Sit your ass down.
And the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Clippers lead it 1-0. Stepping up is Andrew Monasterio. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Now a fastball.
What was the mistake I made? I did what the catcher asked me to do.
Up top, it's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So next to bat will be Brian Roquillo. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And that's up and in for ball one. That's inside.
There we go again.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And it's fouled away. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Bradley Zimmer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning. Striding in is Fernando Mendoza. Flew out last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Montalvo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Bobby Bradley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hit him. Sour more.
To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Clippers lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado.
New inning set to get underway, digging in is the outfielder, Oscar Mercado. First offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't
really
seen
weird.
it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Trenton Brooks. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Here we go.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ah, man, I was right down the middle.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nowhere near where I was placing it. That's why I control. That was the changeup, too.
Into the box, Rob Brantley. Hit back toward the mound.
Come on.
Effort as it's off
No one
his
can
glove.
pick that up.
On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Next up is Andrew Monasterio. Flew out in his only at-bat so far, and he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
On 0-2 here?
Sit your ass down.
Strike 3 to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
I don't know what he
Last
thought.
half of the 5th coming up. Columbus
That
is
wasn't
out in
gonna be
front,
easy.
1-0. And stepping in, Brian Roquillo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a
Where's
good
those
changeup,
Oh.
Manny. Good arm action on that pitch.
Wow.
Look for
I'm
him to
sorry.
try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
My apologies.
Now here's the first
I
offering.
didn't realize I was doing that.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Whitefield comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Man, my bad, folks. I did not realize I had that feedback going on.
So next to hit is Bradley Zimmer. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2.
Mendoza.
Next to hit, Fernando Mendoza. He flew out in his last AB. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Buck Farmer is on to pitch from the bullpen.
I gave that
now to
one
start
run
inning
up
number
earlier.
7.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game.
Wow.
Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1
Wow. Wow.
second.
That was a straight up loss. Wow. Man, look at that losing streak. Which is killing me. These cats couldn't put up a run. It's terrible. All right. This is the dumbest. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. They make it look like it's simple. That shit is not simple. They say press the corresponding buttons. Those buttons come by so fast. I mean, them shits come by so fast. I'm like, nah, bruh. Me trying to complete that drill is a waste of a drill. Because if you do it
Game's
wrong,
future
you get
stars
nothing.
are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Omaha Storm Chasers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. ready now is Bobby Witt Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again, 1-2.
Oh, that's terrible.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Eric Mckea waits on deck. And he pops it up. Tucker has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. Stepping in next, Eric Mckea. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. In there, strike one.
Yeah, change up. Let's go. Hit him. Oh,
popped him up.
Shit.
Johns is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Johns will put this one away, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sully Matias.
The right fielder, Sully.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Chopper right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Oh, yeah. Young man got feet.
Up next, KJ Harrison.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Harrison.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Ready to deliver, here comes the first pitch. Nick Prado swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here comes another 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Whitefield gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
No strikeouts, though.
At the plate now is Kyle Stowers. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the AB now. No balls and 1 strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Whitefield has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Next, it'll be Kelvin Gutierrez. He went deep in the contest last night. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, here is Eric Pena. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Witt is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Hasn't been looking good.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
And now in the box, Eric Mckea comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Wilson Ramos is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
And with the dumbass curveball. Drop it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to
we'll
even
throw
now
another
at
one
2-2.
because we have no respect.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
No, sir. Sit your ass.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Johns is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Mudheads are on top, 1-0. So now here is Sully Matias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swinging a soft liner. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensive.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ball 2. Matias gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2. Nick Prado will be next. Fastball swung on, missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Nick Prado is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Lifted into center field.
Right on the butt.
Cordero is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up, Kyle Stowers flew out last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Up high, 2-1 now. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Full count now, 3-2.
Damn it.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's right there. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Mud Hens lead it 1. And now here is Kelvin Gutierrez to start things out in their half of the 6th.
I went from being a strikeout machine last season
for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kelvin Gutierrez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
No break.
Plate now, Eric Pena. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Feel like I'm giving it right back. Oh no, that's a pop-up.
Mota in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Bobby Witt Jr. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Hey, Matt, interesting story on Bobby Witt Jr. I had a chance to come up in the minor leagues when his dad was with the Texas Rangers. I was a hard thrower, Matt. Bobby Witt Jr.'s father, Bobby, might have been the hardest thrower I ever saw in the minor leagues.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Recovers, and that ends
after
the
that
inning.
light jog.
So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. The Mudheads are on top, 1-0. And now Eric Mckea will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
As we always do, high cheese.
Damn,
and it wasn't high.
Hammered out to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
It played me, man.
Right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get
another L.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Omaha Storm Chasers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jerry Familia earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that
first they had my pitch go right down the middle. Then he cracked a home run off it. Man, get out of here. That's so weak, man. That's super weak. On to the next game. Man, that was weak. All right. We got that plus 25 control boost on. Man. Let's hope we can take advantage.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming. Big Daddy Primetime gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
The 1-1 home. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now it'll be Brock Detheridge.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 14.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now here it comes. Pitch popped up. Arroyo shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, I was 3 pitches though.
First pitch on its way.
2 of them took a lot of energy because they were balls.
Dwight Smith Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So here is Max Schrock. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now a flare out to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Reese Hines. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Schrock on at first, nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit in the air out to right. Labor will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to bat, Alfredo Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will be a foul ball, as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Everything about your at-bat spelled.
Next, it'll be Cal Raleigh, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So stepping in is Xavier Fernandez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Labor has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH. Richie Dotson struck out in his last trip to the plate. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early
missed that
on
one.
and hooked
Sit
it foul.
your ass
Swing
down.
and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Into the box now, Brock Detheridge. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One ball, 1 strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Trace Lair comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Tucker ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the next to bat will be Max Schrock, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And this is a called strike at the letters. Look like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in next, Reese Hines comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Cal Raleigh will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal. Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will get this one. Rodriguez on second, Raleigh at first with no outs. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now at the plate, Richie Dotson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Popped up. Arroyo has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Down the third.
It's amazing how I can place
Arroyo
it
brings it in
to go into the corner, and yet it still refuses to. That's some bullshit.
Now at the plate is Brock Detheridge. No hits to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next it'll be the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
High in the air down the right
See, this
field
is
line.
that bullshit, man. If I
He
move
got the
it
fastball where he wanted
a little
and
bit,
just pulled off.
I got upset and hit
2-1
fastball
home.
again. I didn't want to throw another fastball.
Is a fastball that misses.
I can't tell you
Man,
how big a pitch
bruh.
the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2.
Bruh.
2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Not
Oh,
definitely
so
a fastball
weak,
swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Oh, so
Hey, there
weak,
was great
man.
arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trace Lair. He flew out in his last AB. Skied into very shallow right. Labor will wait on it. And that's out number 2. So now to the plate, Max Schrock. It was a walk in his last trip. Lays
Why? Why is that so high?
2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Joel Payamps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning.
All right. I need a second. Yeah, need to step away for a hot sec. Give me a minute. Your boy will be back.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. It's the first game in the month of June between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball,
And
it's
now,
the show, and it comes your way next.
Iowa Cubs.
Keegan Thompson, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher?
Now to the plate, here is Landon Corona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And he struck him out.
Sit your ass down.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Aramis Ademan is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Hammer.
In now, Horace Hammer.
Boy, you look ready.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Leading off the inning, it'll be Patrick Wisdom, and they could use a spark from him here.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Beautiful.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there.
down.
Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Alfonso Rivas.
The first baseman.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. His average right at .295 here to start play. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. And that misses 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alfonso Rivas becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate now, Darren Summers. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Two and 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half.
Tough.
We'll go now to the top of the 3rd.
That wasn't
the
easy
Mudhens
at
are
all.
on top, 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Guillermo Ortega. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ortega is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Into the box, Doug Kelvin, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ortega aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Next to dig in, Trent Jimbroni comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mudhens lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Aramis Ademan, and they could use a spark from him here. And that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
To the plate now, Horace Hammer. As he will look at the first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Mota in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in once again is Patrick Wisdom. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mudheads are on top, 4-0.
He didn't stand a chance. He couldn't do anything with any of those pitches.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The designated hitter,
first pitch of the AB now. Darren Summers is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to center field. Cordero is there. 2 gone. Next to stand in is Guillermo Ortega, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
What a terrible changeup.
Out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone.
Get out of here,
no
man.
chance to make a play on that one.
I hate that so much, man. There was no reason for him to throw it up that high.
Solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
That was bad. But yeah, there was no reason for that, man. No.
Well, they're still down with this homer right there. Might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
It's like they threw it. They pushed the ball to go right to his back.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base. Digging in will be Trent Gimbroni. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
2-0 now. Now here it comes.
Ball. What's the next one? Come on. Go.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was so fucking
that
high,
changeup
man.
is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Landon Corona stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Jim Brony gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses there, 1-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
You see that, though? As soon as they took me out, as soon as he pulled me, they scored 2 runs. Comeback was about to pop off. Sweet. Let's check out the box jump. I will try this. My player's confidence isn't where it should be. Acting a little shook. My confidence is through the roof.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the St. Paul Saints and the Toledo Mud Hens. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Toledo Mud Hens.
Stepping up is Frank Ramirez. He will lead this one off today. In there, no balls and a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Martin Spence is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Nope. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Behind 0-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nikki Delmonico. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Nikki Delmonico.
Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
Go out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Get it
drive,
down,
fair
get it
ball
down.
down the line. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Johns will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Xander Wheel is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and this is swung out and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Royce Lewis. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. No balls and a strike to count. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Tucker is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. 1. So now into the box is Jimmy Kerrigan, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He about that light.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Next, here is Grayson Griner.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 17.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Frank Ramirez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Popped him up. Alvarez is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now into the box, Martin Spence. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Benito Osuna will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hard hit ball to short, and a base hit as that's in the left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
I shouldn't have used that. Not right there anyway.
After that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He collected a base hit his first time up, fouled off. Osuna, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Striding in is Jose De Jesus. Flew out last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Montalvo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Xander Wheel. And that misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
3-0 to him now. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Full count now, 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In at the plate, Royce Lewis. Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mud Hens lead it 1-0.
That's what we live for.
Ready now is Jimmy Kerrigan. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Bonifacio is there, and he'll bring this one in. So next to bat will be Grayson Griner. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Next to hit is Frank Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Whitefield gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. At the plate now is Martin Spence. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
Don't run inside on him.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And stepping in, Benito Osuna singled in his last at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nikki Delmonico. He was a double play victim last time around. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. And now in the box, Jose De Jesus. He flew out in his last AB.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
This is foul right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Xander Wheel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So next to hit is Royce Lewis. He bounced out last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 down in the ball game, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Dino Velasquez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Really?
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Toledo Mud Hens took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Big Daddy Primetime earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Dino Velasquez records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it.
All right. Best game I played today. This is inbox. Neat. Yeah. See, this is why I wasn't reading that. Watching everybody get called up except me. I'm straight on that. I'm straight on that. Yeah, gotta do it. Gotta do it. Those are my 2 best pitches.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Right. Because when cats get on base, they tend to score. I don't let them on base a lot, but when they get on base, they tend to score. Gotta give my pitching
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Gotta improve it. Basically, that's pretty much what it is.
Now at the plate here is Wilkerman Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Too high.
Not shortstop.
Oh, but he's
swing and a miss,
we'll
strike one.
Swinging on that.
On he pops it up.
Crap. That's staying in.
And that's in there, base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Next up is Donovan Solano. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Jesus Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's 1 run on 1 hit. Here's the first pitch.
Leading up for the Jumbo Shrimp.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cordero is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
I'm so upset. The whole point of that was not to if somebody gets on base, not to give up more hits and runs and all that.
Pitch
what did I do?
If
someone get on base and then gave up a run,
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Popped him up.
All right, I need a second.
Calling for it. And he brings it in.
All right. That was weird, but okay.
So now here is Mandy Alvarez, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the box, Jazz Chisholm, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fouled off.
Chisholm.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Chad Wallach is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And that one yanked just foul. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Sit your ass
That
down.
strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into score. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Man, you knocked it to the river.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 3 innings complete. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 3-0. And now,
have a good game, then I'll play like trash.
set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Wow. Pause the game.
Up next, Lewin Diaz.
Terrible game all the way
last
around,
time up.
I can't even blame the pause.
Good fastball as he gets the
Trash
swing and a miss.
all the way around.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Popped him up.
Yeah.
Castro takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Next, it'll be Pirar Encarnacion. He flew out in his last AB. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run here on 1 hit. Here's the first pitch to him.
Leading up was a jumbo shrimp. The third base
fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Trying to nibble here and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Pitch popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
I was definitely expecting the worst.
Now here is Chad Wallach. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Great.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through.
Get this thing out of here.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
4-0 the score tonight. The Jumbo Shrimp jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked.
Man. Right. Man, you know that whole game was algorithm. He brought it up, put the challenge up there, and then I got beat down by it. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. Recreate the order and location with the corresponding button. No. I don't know. When they first
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Toledo Mud Hens.
And I don't like doing it.
It's the show, and it comes your way next.
That shit is tedious. It's the worst. Shit is like doing homework.
First pitch of the AB now. Right side, but it's well fouled.
That's probably why I was taking my dude so long to get his attributes up.
This one's flared toward left center. Tucker backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next up, Connor Scott, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Gil, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Mota has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here is Donovan Solano. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Jesus Sanchez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right. I'll take it. That was a good play.
So coming to the plate, Isan Diaz, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. And this is low, ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So stepping in is Gerard Encarnacion. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
It made me run at that funny ass angle. Start. That's weak. I was
At
already
the plate,
there.
Evan Scope. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball one. And there he goes towards second. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing
As soon as I
fires
changed
me
up
up
my
more than watching
pitching
an
pattern.
offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Wilkerman Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have...
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors. Now it'll be Connor Scott. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Donovan Solano is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. And this is popped up near second base. Tucker is there, 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Isan Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there.
And Denise.
Solano rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
They just had to get a run in, man.
Hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
The 1-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Evan Skov is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. This one's down to third. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Kenji Shibuya is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch one more time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wilkerman Garcia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Next, it'll be Connor Scott. He comes in over.
He's just trying to get taken out of the game.
Fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
In for strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of you.
I know it. I'm having bad games. It's a bad do for your boy. We're gonna have to figure out something. Oh, crap. Just not today. I want to thank everybody who fell through, everybody who liked, followed, subscribed, all that goodness. Hit the bell, notifications. Next time I stream, if you're on YouTube, yep, this is Hood Nijichi Gaming. Save the 6 blocks. I'm about this piece. Deuces.